Well, hello there, all you strange and interesting creatures of the internet. Welcome back to the All Seasons on F1 2018. As you can see, Hookster is currently in 4th position. Yes, wowzers me trousers. And in development, you can see we are still right at the bottom. In fact, I think we were above Sal, but we've dropped back right down to the bottom again. Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable scenes. But we've got no R&D in progress. We've got 1,426 resource points, so it's time once again to bolt some more parts on the car.
Thank you for joining us once again for today's qualifying session. Sit back, relax, and enjoy what we hope will be a fantastic contest for pole position.
Yes, so here we are at Austria, which has just been confirmed for a double header for the 2021 season. If anyone's watching this in the past and have no idea what I'm talking about, well, I'll just say COVID and we'll leave it like that. Okay then, as you can see, Stoffel Van Doorn's coming. Oh my goodness, the Hookster's going to pole position. Pole position at the moment in Austria. As we accelerate forward out a little bit later to qualify, you can see that we're down to 5th place at the moment, but still pretty respectable in our Williams car. Raikkonen's just ahead of us. Ricciardo is just behind us. Unfortunately though, we are down on our sector time, so we're not going to improve at the moment, so it's still 5th for Hookster as he's about to cross the line now. So we're going to accelerate forward now to the end of the qualifying session, and as you can see, we're slowing down to let some cars go past, and we're still in 6th place, 6th position. So are we going to stay in 6th, or are we going to drop back down again? Let's have a look, and the answer to that is going to be a resounding wowzers. No, we stay in 6th place for the race. Fantastic.
Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg, and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship, except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Ricciardo, Murray and Verstappen, Ocon, Grosjean, Leclerc and Sergio Perez, Alonso, Vettel, Nico Hülkenberg and Ericsson, Gasly, Stroll, Kevin Magnussen and Stoffel Van Doorn. Hartley and Carlos Sainz starts from the back of the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
So it's time once more for the 5 lights to go out in the All Seasons career mode, and we say go, 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 and it's away we go for the Hookster. Wow, there's a little bit of shaking from side to side for the Hookster there as he struggled for grip as we go into turn 1 now. We've got Verstappen in front of us. Oh my goodness, he's going for a dive and he gets through. Yes, he does. Unfortunately, some of the cars go off the circuit. There's a Ferrari there and one of the Mercedes, but the Hookster has sneaked through, I do believe, up into 2nd place. Yes, 2nd place for the Hookster. Hamilton's still in the lead though at the moment, but oh my god, I don't believe it. Wow, that was another fantastic performance once again for the man that never gives up and he never surrenders. Don't you know, don't you know? So yes, 2nd place, and we're chasing Lewis Hamilton. And we're in a Williams, everyone. Yes, a Williams. I can feel Mr. Murray Walker, the legend himself, looking down at us from that cloud in the sky and saying, come on, Hookster, come on. Get up there in the championship and fight for it. Well, we're going to try, Mr. Murray. We're going to try, but I'm not quite sure in this car that we've quite got the pace to win the championship, especially the first year, but I'm sure we're going to do well in this whole of this 2018 season as we still chase Lewis Hamilton, who's still in the lead at the moment. Daniel Ricciardo, the Honey Badger, is now the car directly behind us in 3rd place as we now come round the final corner to complete lap 1 of the Austrian Grand Prix. Yes, fantastic as Lulu puts in the fastest lap. Now we accelerate forward now to lap 4. Lap 4 still holding the 2nd place at the moment for us. Oh, I just heard that Stroll has come in for his stop. It's a very early stop for our teammate there, Lance Stroll. But yes, he's coming in. He was way down the field, I think, down in about 14th place. But there you go, just looking at the mini-map, we go past Lance Stroll then, and we still hold at the moment to this 2nd position behind Lewis Hamilton. As we accelerate forward down to lap 7. Lap 7. Are we going to come in now for our pit stop? Well, we're just about to find out. No, we're not. We're going around for another lap, and that means that Lewis Hamilton is now coming in for his stop, and Daniel Ricciardo, as you just saw off to the right there, is also coming as well. So we go into provisional lead at the moment, but don't forget, of course, we still got to stop. But yes, at the moment, the Hookster in a Williams is currently in the lead of this race. Fantastic. But now on lap 8, it is time for us to make our... Whoa, on the grass for Hookster. Wow, almost binned it there. Almost binned it. It's okay. Don't panic, everyone. He's okay. He's okay. And we come in for our one and only stop. We've got a Red Bull right behind us. Let's hope we don't get held in the pits as the lads now change us on to the red sidewall tyre, which is of course the Super Soft, which is the hard for this round of the championship. And you can see we are going to rejoin, I think, second place at the moment. In second place, we've got Sergio Perez. Oh, Hamilton's gone past. Hamilton's gone past the bugger. There he is in the Mercedes. Unbelievable scenes, but yes. Oh, and Stoffel Van Doon has gone past us as well in, of course, the McLaren car. He's got his DRS open as well. But the Hookster is turning up the beans to see if he can sneak down the inside of Stoffel Van Doon. Does he do it? Yes, I think he does. Very, very tight there for the Hookster. Jumps over the curb, and yes, he gets past Stoffel Van Doon, up already into third position. Of course, taking the advantage of those new, fresh tyres coming out of the pits as we accelerate forward down to lap 10. Lap 10 still holding the third place at the moment for the Hookster. Hamilton still in second position. Daniel Ricciardo, the Honey Badger, is currently behind us, but we've got another car coming to the pits, and I think, warning for exceeding track limits there, and I think that's one of the Force Indias. So yes, it was Sergio Perez, and we get a fastest lap as well from Hookster. This is unbelievable, and he's catching Hamilton. He's catching Lewis Hamilton. I don't believe it. Surely he's not going to be able to get past Lulu. Surely not. He's up into second place already as the Force India made his stop. Oh, he's getting very, very close. My goodness, he's going for a move down the inside. See, Hamilton's going. Oh, Hamilton outbrakes himself, locks up on the brakes, and yes, the Hookster sneaks down the inside of Lewis Hamilton up into the lead of this race on lap 11. I cannot believe I'm saying this, but yes, indeedy, Mr. McGreedy up into the first place position for the Hookster on lap 11 of this Grand Prix. Hamilton now down to second. Daniel Ricciardo now down to third place as we accelerate forward down to still on lap 11. Just going past the pits, just looking back now at Lewis Hamilton. He's looking very, very angry indeed and getting ever closer to our rear end. And of course a bit of DRS open there as we now climb up the hill. This is going to be the opportunity for Lewis Hamilton to try and get past us. He's going for the inside. No, he does a switch back on us, a little bugger. Now he's gone for the... Oh, and he gets past. But we've got the tighter inside line, so he's going to have to brake very, very hard, and he does do. And we jump over the curb again. But yes, we managed to get the place back. So back into first position for the Hookster on lap 12 of this Grand Prix as we accelerate forward to lap 14. And we're approaching the back mark. And unfortunately, it is our own teammate, Lance Stroll. He's a back marker. It's just not fair, really. It's not fair. Don't laugh, everyone. Don't laugh. But yes, Lance Stroll, I think he's had some problems because he's in 20th place at the moment. So yeah, he had that very early pit stop, of course. So definitely some problems for Lance Stroll. We now go past and hang on at the moment to this lead on lap 15 now. Yes, lap 15. Lewis Hamilton still behind us. Daniel Ricciardo still in third place. As we accelerate forward now to lap 18, it's the last lap of the race, everyone, and it looks like the Hookster is going to win in a Williams. Yes, in a bloody Williams. Oh my goodness, Charles Leclerc is out of the race right at the last dying moments of this Grand Prix. Charles Leclerc has fallen. He's fallen. But that's all good news for the Hookster because it means that he is going to cross the line in first place with Lewis Hamilton behind him. I can't believe I'm saying this, but yes, Lewis Hamilton is going to finish behind him. The checker flag has come out and we cross the line. Yes, we do. Wowzers. Well, for once, the Hookster had genuine pace in this Grand Prix. Genuine pace. Yes, he had it all there in the Williams. You know, this Williams is not a bad car that everyone says it is. Even though it's right at the bottom of the table, the Hookster has reported several times that it's got lots of front-line speed, which is great if we're going to catch those Mercedes. And there he is. There's the Hookster. Look at him. So sprightly. So sprightly. And there's Oliver. And hopefully no one else. No, it's okay. We're okay. Sweat time over. And there is Valtteri Bottas, who finished in 8th position. Yes, just 8th position, but I think he had a little bit of contact at the start there from the Hookster. So onto the podium. There he is, everyone. There's the Hookster right on the top step where he belongs. Where he belongs, really. And there's his beautiful Williams car. Holding up the trophy high. Look at him, so sprightly. So sprightly. Just 39 years old. And he's still winning races against Lewis Hamilton, who, of course, is only about 30. Oh, it's okay. He was only about 36 years old, I do believe. So he's a youngster, really, is Lewis, compared to the Hookster, a youngster. So, on to the scores on the doors. after that round, and we can see that of course we got 25 points for that, and in the championship now we've skyrocketed up in second position with 134 world championship points. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyway, before we move on, you can see there's the points after Austria. But before we move on, we're going to see how our developments are going. Yes, we're still in last place at the moment. So it's time to put even more developments onto the car. And hopefully that should skyrocket us up in this table by the next round of the championship. We'll have a look anyway.
It's time once again then for qualifying here at Silverstone on what we're hoping will be a tight contest for pole position.
Yes, so here we are at Silverstone, the home of the British Grand Prix, and unfortunately we have a cooling system fault, and it's going to take over 4 minutes to repair our car, which means we're only going to get 2 runs in this qualifying session. Anyway, out we go. At the moment, Sebastian Vettel has got pole. The Hookster is going to complete his run now and see how we do. We're going to get compromised, I do believe, due to the fact that we can only get 2 runs in because of that cooling system fault. But we will see what happens as the Hookster's about to complete his first run at the moment. Of course, all the big guns have gone out and already done their first run. So the Hookster's going to cross the line, and it's going to be 6th position at the moment, 1.2 seconds behind the leader. Anyway, a little bit later into qualifying, you can see we're down to 8th position, but still in a top 10, which is pretty decent in the Williams car. Unfortunately, our sector time is now down though, so we're not going to get a faster time for our second run. And I do believe this is going to be it actually, because there's only 4 minutes left. I don't think there's enough time for Dukes to get back in and do another run, so this could be the end. Oh, he just actually went a little bit faster to cross the line there, but still hold on to second place. And that is it, unfortunately. Yes, qualifying is over, and the Hookster's gone down to 9th position. But where is he going to end up as he crosses the line? Is he going to drop down, or is he going to be 9th? We're just about to find out. It's going to be... Oh, he holds on to 9th place. So still a top 10 finish for Hookster in the Williams car. Fantastic. And before we move on, it's time to select our rival. And thankfully, we got quite a few this time, as opposed to the 2 that we had the last time. And I think we're going to pick Carlos Sainz in the Renault as our rival going forward for the rest of this championship. Fantastic. Okay then, it's time for the race.
We're right back where it all began. The very first World Championship Grand Prix was held here at Silverstone in 1950, with Giuseppe Farina taking the top step of an all-Alfa Romeo podium. He earned 9 championship points that day on his way to the inaugural title. His winning total at the season's end, just 30 points. My, how times have changed. So let's see who can reach the top step of the modern podium today. We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Bottas, Max Verstappen and Ricciardo, Sainz, Grosjean, Murray and Nico Hülkenberg, Alonso, Magnussen, Sergio Perez and Van Dorn, Ocon, Stroll, Charles Leclerc and Pierre Gasly, Ericsson and Brendan Hartley rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
So once again, it's time for the 5 lights to go out on the season's career motor. We say go, 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 and it's away he goes. Well, good start off the line from the Hookster there, but as you can see, he gets swapped off the line. 2 cars have already gone past him. We've got Fernando Alonso in the McLaren off to the right-hand side as we're trying to get past Hülkenberg. We've got yellow flags. I think that's a warning for a collision with Alonso there. Tiny bit of contact, but Hookster going for a dive down inside of 3 cars. He get through. Oh, fucking hell, yes he did. Up into 7th place now for the Hookster. Gets past 3 cars in 1 corner. It's another fantastic performance once again for the Hookster, and he's now up into 7th position, I do believe. Yes, and chasing Daniel Ricciardo, the honey badger himself. Is he going to do a dive? No, he's very sensibly held back from the corner there and didn't dive into it because we've got 2 Red Bulls in front of us. 2 Red Bulls, as you can see. The Renault's still behind the Hookster as well. Let's see. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? They're fighting with each other, and he's going for a move down inside of Daniel Ricciardo. Does he get past? Yes, he does. What about Raikkonen and Verstappen as well? Is he going to get past them? Oh, I think he is. Oh, go on, Hookster. Go on, send in. Oh, he does. A little bit of contact with the Ferrari there. The Ferrari goes off, but he goes through. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Going through the Beckett and Beckett section now. We've got the Renault right up our chuff. But the Hookster manages to sneak his way through, and he's up now into 4th position. Wow, I got an ice cream headache after that. But anyway, yes, up into 4th position for Hoekstra. Carlos Sainz still right behind us. Valtteri Bottas in the Mercedes is currently ahead of us as the sparks fly everywhere. As you can see, the Renault driver is still relentlessly right behind us as we're about to crawl. A little bit of sideways there action from the Hoekstra. I don't know whether he actually got a little bit messed up with the steering there, but he still holds on at the moment to this 4th place. And Sebastian Vettel has put in a fastest lap, so I do believe he must be in the lead of this Grand Prix as we go now into lap 2. Now we accelerate forward there, still on lap 2, still holding the 4th position at the moment, but the DRS has now been enabled on lap 3, and this is going to be the opportunity that Carlos Sainz needs in that Renault. He's pretty close behind us to see if he can get past. We're just looking off to the one of the camera views there, and there he goes, there he is trying to get past us. There's Carlos Sainz, but we managed to hold him off and hold on at the moment to this 4th position on lap 3 as we accelerate forward now to lap 4. Lap 4 still holding to 4th at the moment, but Carlos Sainz once again dips down the inside of us. We have to go very, very wide on the exit to avoid hitting him, but we still hold on to this 4th position. But unfortunately, because we're battling with the Renault, we are losing time to Valtteri Bottas as we accelerate forward at lap 4. And oh my god, we got a complete cluster of cars trying to get past Carlos Sainz, and we got Verstappen. He's making contact with us on the outside, and he has to brake very, very hard. Look at this, we're being ping-ponged by all the cars. It's unbelievable. There's a Haas off the left, we've got Verstappen off to the right, and we just look at it, he's just pummeling into the side pod, absolutely pummeling into the side pod of us. I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. Stop it, Verstappen, stop it. We've got yellow flags now, yellow flags. We get a warning for a collision with, that's unbelievable. See, it's Verstappen who's colliding with us. Anyway, let's see if we can get past him now as we go through the Maggots and Beckett section. Oh, I think he's got us. I think he's got us. So this may be the time for us to come in for our pit stop. Yes, Verstappen's gone through, and that means he's going to be away and gone. So we're going to come in for our stop. We've got Le Mans Grosjean currently 7th position at the moment. Yeah, the tyres are getting there. They're getting there. Oh my goodness, look at this. He goes for a move down the inside of Verstappen though. This is unbelievable. Yes, back into 5th position, but I think it's pretty academic because he's about to come into the pits. But he was just trying to assert his... Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought I was going to go straight to the back of that car then. Wowzers, me trousers. That was some kind of de-acceleration there. Wowzers. But yes, so there you go. He was just trying to prove a point there. He was still trying to get past Max B-Boy Verstappen before the pit stop cycle. Anyway, in we come now. The Renault's coming directly in front of us. Is it going to hold us up as we go on to... Oh, no, I don't think it did actually. I don't think it did, so we're okay. We're all good. We rejoin now in 18th position behind Carlos Sainz, who, don't forget, before the start of this race, I actually elected as our rival. Yes, so this is not looking good if we can't get past Carlos Sainz. Anyway, it's time to pile on the beans now, pile on the beans, and see if we can catch up to the back of this Renault driver on lap 5 of the Grand Prix at the moment. Yes, lap 5. Can we catch him, lads? Can we catch him? Anyway, we accelerate forward now, still on lap 5, and unfortunately Carlos Sainz is starting to pull away from us, so the answer to that is going to be a resounding no to catching him. But more cars have now come in for their pit stops, so we are going to get back into the points, hopefully we'll get back into the points as we go past. Oh, no, we don't actually, only 11th, no, yes we have, now we have, up into 10th position now. Carlos Sainz in 9th, Maxi Boy Verstappen behind us in 11th place as we accelerate forward to lap 6, still trying to catch Carlos Sainz at the moment, still in 10th position, but the last of the runners to stop are now coming for their pit stop. We're going to go past now, and we're now going to get up into some serious points here, and it's 5th position, 5th place for the Hoekstra at Silverstone. Fantastic, but unfortunately we still can't catch Carlos Sainz as we accelerate forward to lap 8, inching ever closer to the back of Carlos Sainz Renault, but unfortunately he just pulls away going along the straights. We do catch him in the corners, but we just can't catch him going down the straights. So lap 9, still hold on to 5th position for the Hoekstra. Verstappen still in 6th. As we accelerate forward to lap 9, you can see now we had a little bit of green flag action. Oh, the virtual save. Brendan Hartley is out of the race. Brendan Hartley. So gay. So bloody gay. And he's out. He's out of the Grand Prix. And the virtual safety car has been deployed. And now it's time for the virtual safety car to end, and we will resume the Grand Prix. Still hold on to 5th place at the moment on lap 10 now. So DRS has also been enabled, and we return to racing speed. Verstappen is still behind us as we accelerate forward to lap 11. Still in 5th place for Hoekstra at the moment, but Verstappen is looking very, very angry indeed. He's going for a move down the inside, as you can see, but hopefully we can hold him off and just hang him out around the outside, can we? Yes, pull it in, come on Hoekstra. Oh, Verstappen's still there around the outside though. No contact though, no contact. This is Very, very good driving from both the drivers there. And he just sort of squeezes Verstappen out and manages to hold on to this 5th position on lap 11. Now, what is... Oh, look at the cluster of cars behind us. Is Verstappen going to hold his line, or is he going to try and do a move on the Hookster? No, he's holding on to it. Fantastic. As we accelerate forward now to lap 13, it's the last dying seconds of this Grand Prix. Still in 5th place, Sebastian Vettel has won the race. The car behind us now is Grosjean. I don't know what's happened to Maxi Boy. He's dropped back a few places, I do believe. But hopefully now, if we can just hold off Le Mans Grosjean, then we can finish the race in 5th place. And more importantly, points for our Williams car. Wowzers. Which is doing very, very well indeed. And well above expectations, it has to be said. Well above expectations. So we crossed the line in 5th place. Well done, Hookster. Well done. He'll be happy with that. Silverstone's a very fast circuit, and the Williams is not that fast, so he's done well. And there's Vittorio Spaghettatorio, whatever his bloody name was, I can never remember. And there's the race winner, Sebastian Vettel. Well done, Sebastian. Well done. If only you could do it at Aston Martin. No. It's so sad now. It's so sad. Don't start, everyone. Just don't start. And there he is, the Hookster, finishing 5th place, just off the podium, unfortunately, but he'll be happy with that. He'll be well happy with that. So there they are then, on the top step for Seb, 2nd place for Lulu, and oh my goodness, it goes to the crowd again. It's okay. And there is Sebastian Vettel. It's time for the champagne to go over everyone. Fantastic. So it's time now for the most important thing, and that's to have a look at the championship points and see how we're doing in this first season of the F1 2018 All Seasons career. So there you go then, 5th place for the Hookster, 13th in the end for Lance Stroll, unfortunately, but he did well. And in the standings now, we're still in 3rd place. That's good. 56 points now behind Lewis Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas in 2nd place. Fantastic. Well, there we go. Unfortunately though, we didn't do so well against our rival Carlos Sainz. And that's about to be reflected in this screen here, which says we're losing at the moment against Carlos Sainz. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everyone. You've been awesome as always. And as always, yes, there will of course be more later.